Hey, my loves, welcome back to Auspicious Tarot. Thank you all so much for being here. This channel is growing so freaking rapidly. I'm absolutely blown away. Guess how many subscribers are here with this channel, working together with this beautiful Auspicious Tarot community, babe? We have 449. Can you believe it? That's incredible stuff. Oh, goodness gracious, move the camera. But I'm absolutely thrilled. I'm so glad to be here with you all. It is just such an honor to bring you all messages. I have to say, goodness gracious. Again, I've mentioned in previous videos of mine that eventually I will tell you my whole story about what led me to spirituality, to tarot in the first place. There will be a video eventually. I will talk about it. I'll probably debut my face and everything and who I am at some point, but not quite yet. Not quite yet. I want you all to get comfortable in being able to trust me to deliver messages that are going to be helpful for you, but do know that when it comes to my connection with the other side, I have been there. I have left my vessel before a couple times in my young life. So please rest assured that I do my best to bring forward messages that will truly help, and I do my best to interpret correctly as much as possible. I'd like to think that these gifts came about from me visiting the other side. I don't remember everything I learned. It's something I ponder I try not to think about it, but lately I've been really thinking about it. Like, what did I learn when I was there and when I was not in my body? Because there was a good amount of time where I just wasn't. Like a long time that I wasn't. So I'm in this stage of realization in my life where I want to know more and deepen my understanding of spirit and the full structure of life, why we're here, why we go from vessel to vessel after the one we're in now expires. It's basically existential questions have come up for me lately. And I get as a collective, we kind of are going through the same thing. A lot of people are starting to move away from traditional modes of spirituality, i.e., religions, and coming back to self. So this year is definitely about coming back to self, no longer operating in expectations of organized religions that were honestly the greatest deal of all time. Like, to be honest, to be able to control so many people for eons, so long, by making a handful of rules and then having different interpretations of how those rules should be satisfied. Ain't that something? But here we are. We're seeing it everywhere. And some people take it really, really far when it comes to their religion, in all religions. So anyway, all right, I just wanted to go ahead and start off with that. Want to get to know you all more in this new year, especially since this community is growing, guys. 449 subscribers. I can't believe it. That's incredible. So insane. It's only been a few months that I've been doing this pretty relatively consistently, and you all are just really resonating with these messages. I'm so glad. And I hope these helpful messages are genuinely helping you. I do my best to channel things that are helpful for you. I don't want to focus on who's getting bad karma and what does that look like? I only want to figure that out for you if it's going to be something that you need to know so you can avoid that and, have a lighter soul. Okay? Life, sometimes you'll walk through situations that will put a very, very big old paperweight on your soul for many years to come. And I want to try to help you all prevent feeling that, because the lighter your soul feels, the lighter your body feels, the better everything is, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be more of a general reading for my beautiful viewers here. And this is not going to be necessarily just for specific signs. This is for my beautiful subbies, my babies. I love y'all. Can't believe it. Hold on. I'm going to pause the video and be right back in a second because I want to adjust this because this may be a bit of a longer read. All right, so I'm back. I just wanted to make sure there was enough room in the actual video so you guys can see everything. I'm just adjusting myself a little bit. I should have done this. Sometimes I get so much energy. I don't know, this year has been really popping off with a lot of energy lately, at least for me. I mean, so many downloads. It's been crazy. So many extremely vivid, wild dreams. Like, I've always been a dreamer. I've always had significant, messages in my dreams since I was a kid, but bro, those things have been popping all the way off lately. So I've got a lot of energy over here myself right now. So let's get into it. What do my viewers need to know currently? First card out is Knight of Swords. Could be defending your own beliefs and, well, as I say, defending your own beliefs. There we are. You're being courageous in this too. Knight of Wands, upright energy. Definitely been through quite a bit. Ooh. Queen of Wands energy, upright right here. You're being very courageous. There are definitely beliefs you're defending right now. Triple Aries cards coming out. So, all right. This first part of the reading, or some of this, like this, a lot of Aries individuals who have subscribed to my channel might be looking at this video right now. Or you could be an Aries who's going to see this video. You're going to be like, dang, this lady vibes. I'm going to sub. So this is already starting out Aries heavy, but you are just in general, as far as the energy outside of zodiac signs, we got a lot coming out so far. Okay, and this is related to your fate. I flipped the deck over. Oops, and I also dropped something. But I flipped the deck over. Got Wheel of Fortune revert. Oh my gosh, so many things. Okay, so I'm going to try not to make this a ridiculously long read because I really could do an 8-hour long reading. I could do a whole... As I start to do lives eventually, which I think I have that capability now, with the amount of subscribers I got, babes, can't believe y'all. I might do like just all day readings on the weekends coming up. But right now, let's get back to the messages. So I'm getting that you are being very enterprising and in this highly independent energy where you recognize that the work you put in will repay you back. You're being very responsible with yourself. A lot of fire energy. You're just kicking butt and taking names. So action oriented. You're actively defending something. You're going through a test of faith. What is this related to? Love, spirituality. This could be more spirituality for you. This is related to searching for your purpose. Sifting through opportunities. Defending who you are as a person. Ten of Wands, upright. So down here will be the clarifying cards. Let's clarify Queen of Wands, please. You got High Priestess, upright. Let's clarify Two of Wands. A lot of Aries energy. This is for an Aries. And we got the Nine of Cups that came up again. I saw it as I was shuffling. So this has to do with you. So you know you are a star. You could be a tarot reader. I'm getting you could be a reader. You're someone who's deeply into the spiritual. Your hard work is absolutely going to lead to your wish come true. Whatever you're doing online as a reader, you're going to continue to gain so much more support. It's just going to be coming in like wildfire. You have decided to I think probably change up your upload schedule. Just heavy, heavy Aries energy here. I mean, goodness gracious, we got triple Aries card up here. We got another a fire sign up there with Leo. Is this what? Aquarius energy? Yes, it is. That's a symbol of Aquarius with the Knight of Swords. So yeah, this has to do with spirituality, and I think you have a spiritual based business. You've decided to really buckle down this year, and you're going hard at it. Like, you are prioritizing being able to be in the space to produce readings and better experiences for your viewers. I feel, and you know, there are quite a few people who have subscribed to the channel who are online tarot readers. Readings, lol. The readings are subscribing to me, guys. No, but readers. I haven't really checked, like, you know, my subscriber. Like, I checked the count, and that's it. And it, like, just, I get so happy that I don't, like, always look at who is. But I've noticed there are some people, shout out to my babes, who are tarot readers. And y'all can't even see the, you can't see the bottom row. I just looked at my camera. Hold on. Sorry, guys. One sec. Here we go. Much better. Okay. Have faith in your girl. I know I am always changing this setup constantly. But anyway, so I was talking about, you know, my tarot readers who have subscribed to the channel, and I'm seeing that if you are a new tarot reader, you are totally going to take off this year. Like, 2025, baby, is going to be your year. You're really prioritizing being able to be in the space and energy and be able to hold space for the different energies you've been experiencing. It's, dude, you're gonna get your wish come true with this. If you wanted to monetize a spiritually based business, you're doing it. Oh, hold on, guys. Yeah, you guys are definitely leaning into your spirit-based business online. This is going to work for you. And you know, honestly, it is such an honor to be a part of the YouTube tarot reader community because it is so special. I mean, I watch so many readers, and so many resonate with me in such a deep and beautiful way, and the way that these messages that come out for people save people, you are actively you are basically, with these tarot readings that you do online, and this is specifically for my tarot readers, this can apply for anything, but this feels like spirituality right here. This has to do with spirituality 100%, just with these cards coming out and the energy I'm feeling and whatnot. You're casting positive spells over so many people's lives. You're casting positive spells and releasing them out to thousands upon thousands, hundreds of thousands. Many of you will reach millions of people in your tarot reading career online. You're broadcasting positivity. If that's your intention, I assume it is. You're here, so that's what we do here, right? We try to seek out helpful messages here. If anything negative comes out, y'all know I do my best to find out the information that's going to help you and not leave you in a state of despair if I can help it, right? So, but anyway, that's what you guys are doing. For my tarot readers who are into the spirituality and whatnot, especially if you're a fellow Aries, hey babe, what's up? If you're a fellow Aries as well too, look. This year is going to be your year, man. This is going to be big. This is big energy. This is brand deals, huge opportunities, people who reach out to you because they want to work with you. Dude, if you don't already have your business email up, you should put it up. You should put it up. Because those inquiries are going to come in. There are going to be other readers who want to collaborate with you. There are going to be other readers who want to get to know you. Dude, this is going to be a big year for you. I can't make it up. Look at the way the cards just flipped on out. Replay this video as much as you want. I mean, I try not to take what my eye sees unless I really feel something in it, and I try to show you guys the deck. I really do. I think that's something that if in your tarot readings that you don't do, try to do that. Try to always keep that deck front facing as much as possible so people see these things are just coming out, you know? I love this deck. This deck is so special to me. It's my first work deck, you know? It's starting to get worn, you know, on the sides and whatnot, and I just love it. So many shuffles. Anyway, let's keep going. But dude, because look, now we're gonna get deeply into the cards, right? I wonder if Wheel of Fortune is gonna be the next card that comes out, clarifying that Knight of Wands, maybe Ace of Swords. This is highly positive, real good energy. This is really, really good. Maybe Page of Pentacles type thing. The World. I just feel like there's going to be a positive card that comes out for that last one. Anyway, we got Knight of Swords here. This is that Aquarian kind of energy. You're thinking quickly. So messages are coming to you very fast. It's becoming easier for you to be that conduit. And you're defending your beliefs. You're defending your spirituality. You're defending the messages that come out. You're no longer being unsure about the messages you get, even if it doesn't make sense to you. It's making sense for who's viewing what you're putting out. So this is great. You're going to have so many opportunities. And yet you found your purpose. Person. There'll be a Sagittarius coming in here. You got two Saggy cards. Both third decan. You're being so courageous. You are someone who has been through a ton in life, which has granted you the gift of divination. And you're removing pessimism little by little. It's a big, big responsibility to be doing tarot readings because you know that what you're putting out is going to affect someone, whether positively or negatively. And you know you have the power to, if you want to in these readings, leave it open-ended, not resolve it. There are ways you can make your readings better to uplift people. You know, and I was just kind of having a little conversation with myself the other day about how much I despise certain kinds of music. Personally, I hate rap music because I love music. I was a theater kid, long story short, and I did a lot of dance. I did ballet, point, competition, etc. growing up and into my teens before I turned 18, and then I stopped. But anyway, I hate rap because to be able to make music, to master the esoteric magic of harnessing sound waves, being able to distort, style, and control those sound waves, to deliver in cadence and through verbal expression. And in some of these rap, the bad rap, I'm not talking like Common, good stuff, you know, Tupac, good stuff. Even I don't like Biggie, screw that. I don't care. If you like Biggie, I'm not sorry. I don't like any of that music. It was nasty and horrific. Like the lyrics are so nasty. It's like you have the power to affect people so positively with your words. You can speak positive spells over millions of people over the time span of decades. But a lot of these rappers, even the old school ones, for the old school ones who did drop trash, which to me is trash if you're talking about anything that, you know, encourages people to do horrific stuff. If you're storytelling to teach somebody a lesson and it wraps up in the end as a lesson, I can rock with it. But I don't really listen to rap because much of the time when it comes to, like, you know, especially trap, rap, whatever, it is the nastiest, funkiest, most evil type of energy. So what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is, as a tarot reader, if you're newer, especially to the platform, even if you're not new to tarot and spirituality itself, you're just new to the platform and actually feeling comfortable enough to take on this big responsibility. Look at it as a responsibility. When you are putting your words out for anybody to find on this internet across the globe, across the country in the US, dude, you have a responsibility in what you're putting into your readings and what you release. You're speaking spells over people's lives. People are coming to your videos because they're more than likely either they're feeling something significant, either extremely lonely, extremely sad, extremely depressed, on their last leg of humanity. What do you want to leave with them? That is a responsibility for you. So, I'm getting that you are using your gifts for good. You could have started off initially just trying to find your groove, trying to maybe just put out what seemed popular. It didn't feel right for you. I get the sense that with, gearing up for the worst with pessimism, expecting negative readings, things like that, you have to understand that even if you do have negative readings, negative messages that pop up, it's to help the viewers get that confirmation that what they're dealing with is not good. We all know, especially as a reader to reader, I know, we know that there are situations in life that you will find yourself in and you just do not know. There's so much confusion. You have no clue if it's right or wrong, And so people come to these readings for guidance. So you're being asked to take on that responsibility. And I see that you're starting to move toward bringing resolution into your videos more, if that was something you didn't do. This is for my readers who, initially maybe the readings were more karma based, as in, ooh, this person's getting horrible karma, and we're just going to keep on digging into that, and talking about just wishing the worst on people who might have done the worst to you. But we both know that if you want freedom, if you want to feel light again, first of all, it's okay to go through those emotions. That is natural. That is not to say that, if you've ever felt upset with someone and, wished anything negative, you're a horrible, horrible person, bad spirituality, ooh, boo. No, that is just the human condition. We're all these individual spirits stuffed into our vessels. And in the vessel, that means you're in your mind too. And so anyway, just what I'm trying to say is that you're lessening that element more. And that's great. I see, as far as this person holding the staff, this to me is interpreting right now that you're kind of moving that pessimism away from your videos. And you're going to notice the more you do that, you're going to start getting views and subscribers pouring on in. You're starting to walk away from, you're trying to find more resolution in your videos, which I like that. That's awesome. But anyway, so yeah, going back to my point about rap and whatnot, you have a responsibility. You can speak positive spells. A lot of rap music speaks actual curses, straight up evil curses over people, like completely, period, point blank. I hate that stuff. Can't do it. It affects my spirit so deeply. Funny enough, my grandmother, who I'm looking at her photo right now, I have photos of her in my dwelling, in my home, as I do my readings and whatnot. And she used to always say the same thing. And when I was younger, I never used to understand it because I was young. But now I get it. She's completely right. It moves your spirit in the nastiest way. So basically, you could have started to feel like, hey, okay, maybe I'm dwelling on what other people's karma is, because it doesn't help your viewers to sit and stew and be taught how to think negatively on others. It helps them to realize, dang, okay, this person's going through something rough, but here's what you can do for you. Keep the readings viewer centric. Keep your viewers the center of the equation. Keep their well-being the center of your readings. You're going to take all the way off, man. So yeah, I see that you're doing that a lot more. And honestly, I feel like when you first enter the space, this is a very, I don't know, I guess this video is really going to be for like particularly tarot readers on YouTube, or anybody who thinks they're going to start reading. There, you'll see videos that strike you wrong. Some videos that are diving into throughout the whole reading and celebrating terrible karma. And yes, there are a couple videos like that on this channel as well too. Yes, there are. I admit to that. You can see them. Sometimes those messages are comforting, but try to just bring resolution back into the equation for your viewer, because you have a responsibility to these people that you're talking to. This is not just a hobby. It's not just a game. You're talking to somebody who's digesting what you're saying. Even if they hear it in the background and they're like, nah, whatever, you still infiltrated that person's mind and have the ability to influence them thereafter at that moment. So I see that you're really, I like it. I like it a lot. You could be traveling soon. Yeah. And you're bringing completion to the way you previously did readings. Going on to the Queen of Wands, we have this. In your readings, you show up as a high priestess, the way you should. That is perfect. I mean, you're doing tarot readings. Of course you would be. Trust yourself. Be in the feminine energy, which is to receive. As you do your readings, sometimes you can be in this, I'm going to direct this reading and this is what I want. Cool it down if you start feeling that way. If you feel like you're trying to direct your reading too much, like this is too bad, this is too positive, even if negative messages come out, like I said, you can still end it with resolution for your viewers' well-being. But be in a receptive energy. Yes, negative messages will come out, but those are going to be to help the viewer recognize and have that confirmation, validation that what they're experiencing as negative is real. That is, I hope with when I was interpreting these two cards, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands upright both, I'm not trying to say never talk about the karma someone is going through that has hurt your viewer who is identifying with that, but find a way to bring it back to your viewer's well-being. That's going to help a lot in your viewership and in your subscribes, for sure. But you are showing up as this confident energy. Be willing to receive. Be focused. Be confident. We have the Star card, more Aquarian energy, speaking toward that spirituality here. And we have 2 of Wands upright. You're making great decisions related back to this 9 and 10 of Wands interpretation that are going to bring you significant fame and fortune. I mean, this is a great omen. You can do good for others. As a matter of fact, the more good you do for others, the more opportunities you'll end up having to make more money and be prosperous. Look, if you think about it, don't feel bad if you're trying to increase your viewership and trying to do positive things to increase that. You want to know why? Because you are actively affecting so many people. And if many of your videos are ending on a resolute note for people, even if the thumbnail or the title might be bringing them in to soothe their painful thoughts, right? Why shouldn't you make a ton of money from doing this? Why shouldn't you? If you are making videos that are going out into the world to affect thousands, thousands upon thousands of people within a time span of only a few months, thousands of people you are affecting. And if you're affecting them positively, going back to this, removing the pessimism, try not to leave your viewers in a pessimistic feel. Try to give them hope. You're going to get good fortune. Of course you are. So lean into that. As you lean into this, continue to work hard. It's going to take hard work. You're going to have to keep on putting out more videos. You're going to have to keep doing it. You have a responsibility. I will tell you, in the last week that I took off, because honestly, there were world events going on that just... And there are some, other news outlets that there are people that will try to monetize and capitalize on people's pain and suffering is the main gist of this. And I accidentally saw some coverage in the State of Shock where some very graphic things were shown, and I just, bro, I cried so much for certain people that were affected, man, and I just had to, my energy was so crazy, man. Like, it was very hard. It was traumatizing, seeing certain things happen to people. And so I just needed to step away for a bit, but you need to come back. If you were someone who is not always super consistent, I'll say in the last week that because I was trying to say that basically in the week that I was gone, I just felt like I need to get back to my viewers. I need to get back to my people and record. I need to do this because of what? This extreme feeling of responsibility. There are things I'm saying in these videos that are helping people navigate some tough situations. What these readings do is they activate people's intuition. They reaffirm people's intuition so that it's louder and they can make better, healthy decisions for themselves and save themselves years of pace in your mind type of pain, right? That's what we're here to do. And so continue to work hard. Keep on posting. Your wishes are going to come true. They're going to come true doing this. Lean into the knowing that you do deserve to be handsomely paid. Once your channel gets monetized and whatnot, you do deserve to get what the funds are that you'll get, and you're going to be so surprised at how big those funds get once you get monetized. You will. Dude, like, you're affecting people so positively. You don't know what the person on the other end is going through. There are many channels who have hundreds of thousands of views, you'll see, right? But then very little comments. People can be silently positively affected by your videos. You can save someone's life, save someone's vessel. You really can. There are people who are watching your videos who are in their last string. Forget trying to hold on to the rope. The rope has already been burned and there is a string left. And they visit you for hope. Give people hope. Give people realistic hope. Let the messages come through. Don't try to control the readings. Don't try to conduct them. Be confident in what you see and know and feel as you interpret them. And lay the cards down. Let the universe use you as a conduit for good. Let it happen. Ooh, speaking of which, okay, so Tame Impala is like, oh my God, one of my favorite bands actually ever, listen to Tame Impala's Let It Happen. Dude, oh, the discography that band has is absolutely magical, and it gets you into the groove of life. I've got goosebumps thinking about it. I swear, much of the time when these readings are hitting and they are just popping on out, I get these full body goosebumps, crown chakra. My whole face is just tingling, everything. And no, I don't, well, I mean, I do have some back issues like nerve problems, but that's a sciatica thing. As far as the readings, when I'm not like, my back is not on fire. Just full goosebumps. So yeah, that song is really going to resonate super strong with somebody. Let It Happen by Tame Impala. And I said it again, and like, I feel these major goosebumps. So that's very significant for somebody here. If that is a helpful song for you and ends up being like a, meditative war song, get into the groove, get ready to deliver these helpful messages to people type thing, then hey, you're welcome. Because, dude, you're going to love them. They're great. Anyway, so you're going to have a wish come true with this. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Let's go ahead and clarify Knight of Wands. Let's clarify Knight of Wands. Here we go. Queen of Pentacles, upright. It actually kind of came out reverse. Queen of Pentacles, we'll say upright. Be practical, nurture yourself. More Sagittarian energy. You're going to be traveling soon. Definitely, whoever you are. But with this Knight of Wands and Queen of Pentacles energy, you're being very deeply inspired. You're nurturing your inspirations. You're being asked to nurture your inspiration as well. This is some wonderful energy. All right, what else? Let's see. The reading is coming to a close, I feel. I'm trying to figure out, let's use a shamanic deck. Yes, I love this deck. It was a gift to me from my mother, who is also into spirituality very much. And dude, the messages here are so beautiful. If you want this deck, it is by Kyle Gray, Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards Guidebook. Artwork is by Lily Moses. And dude, man, oh man, if you have Native American ancestors in your lineage anywhere, will this stuff come? Try not to sneeze. This will come through so strongly here. Ask for their guidance. Take a moment. Look at this deck. Go ahead and pause the reading if you need to. And ask Native American ancestors here for my highest good. Please channel the messages my viewers need. Please channel the messages my viewers need. Drop your shields. Protection Guardian. I'll go ahead and pick this up. When you're doing this meditative work, believe in what surrounds you. You are protected when you do this work. Do not be afraid of the negative messages that come through, for they are supposed to be clarifying messages for your viewers. It can be scary sometimes. I know, especially when Ten of Swords energy comes out, Five of Wands, upright stuff, that those can be scary. The death card sometimes, especially if those cards all come out in a reading, bro. I know that energy is like, it gets worrisome. I understand. You're gonna be okay. Lean into it. Interpret for your viewers because they need that. Don't skip over it. Don't say, oh, I'm not going to read that. It's too negative. Read it because they need that confirmation and knowing for themselves in order to get themselves out of that situation. You see, the messages are trying to tell you that that's where they are at. That's what they're dealing with. So lean into it. Lean into it. It's scary. It is. You might hear some scary messages. But do release them. Bring resolution to your viewers in that reading. Don't leave them hanging. Do not leave your viewers on the note of, well, that is very bad. Good luck, bye. Try not to do that. And sometimes if you overread, it can be, sometimes you want to just jump out of that energy. You're actually being implored to sit in it, help interpret it, let it go, so your viewer can let it go, viewers, and then pull positive advice cards, pull positive advice, ask for advice, okay? Try to sit long enough in your readings to bring resolution to them. That can be tough sometimes. I know. Everyone's got different schedules and whatnot, and that's going to increase your viewership significantly. So this card wanted to come out. Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Like I said, when it comes to those messages sometimes, lean into it. We have another card. This is an Aries card for sure. I mean, look at the horns. So you could be an Aries tarot reader too. Hey, bestie, what's up? But literally, lean into it. I know we want to jump out of those negative energies. And I'll admit, there are a couple of videos on my channel that if you're going through the situation, the title and everything resonates with you, it resonates with you. But sometimes I jump out of the energy because, yeah, it can get scary. Know that you're protected. You were not given the gift to be able to interpret tarot cards in spiritual readings for no reason. You're being protected. You're supposed to do it. You're not an outsider who's doing the readings and intruding. You have the gift. You were given the gift. You're supposed to have the gift. You're supposed to use the gift. So when scary messages pop up, lean into it. Hunt it down. Hunt down the reason why the negative messages came out, if you can, and bring that resolution. It's all about resolution. Not every reading you do has to be completely positive or else, oh no, you lose viewers. No. How are you leaving your viewers? How are you leaving them feeling? Yeah. Yes, here we go. So we have spring. See your seeds grow. And we have this wonderful rabbit with, I believe, lavender. So in springtime, you're going to see a big leap in your videos. If you're already monetized, you're going to see even more moolah. I get more time for relaxation. We have Earth Guardian, stay, and I'm going to try to keep the deck in view for you guys so you don't think I'm just pulling stuff, because I'm not. I never do in my readings. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So if you have bad dreams or something of that nature, or you feel you do, get a dream catcher. Bless it. I get that you do have very strong Native American ancestors. You could have Nordic ancestors in your bloodline. Middle Eastern ancestors as well too, African American. You have a lot of different ethnicities within your bloodline for sure. I'm detecting. I do too. Like there's a lot. Like there's a Japanese cousin that exists. There are Caucasian white people who are in my bloodline. Definitely Native American for sure. And this is based off of literal photos and business dealings my grandfather has had with these different types of people. Okay, so you could be someone who is also deeply multicultural in your bloodline, and I mean I think many of us are at this point. I mean it's 2020 freaking 5. You've survived. You've been able to come through as the next in your bloodline after thousands and thousands of 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 years. So you're gonna have a lot of people in there. This is a common thing I get. I'm getting rather. It could be something you get as well too. You could be told, you could have dark hair. You could be told that, wow, you look like a lot of different people. You look like you are a mix of this, that, and the other, and the third, and the fifth kind of deal. So, but yeah, try a dream catcher. Pay attention to your dreams. Spend time in nature. Embrace the way trees grow. Plant your roots firmly in this space, in this deep spiritual work, in this service to humanity. That's where you'll find you'll continue to love it all the time. I mentioned in one reading as well too, because again, I've got readers who are subscribers, and sometimes it's like you're seeing success that sometimes you're tired when you do your readings and you feel like, oh man, can I really do this forever? But you're actually, the success that you continue to get is going to push you, and you're just going to love it more and more. It's going to be a very reciprocal cycle. You're not going to be putting your energy out for naught. You are going to receive significant monetization, significant monetary gain from this. But again, if you put out positive messages for people, and that's not to say manufacture them, just try to give and seek out advice when those negative messages come up. I keep saying that so much, but this is something that's extremely important. I get that you already might have a big reach, and that's why you got to really, really, really dig in to find a way to sit through readings long enough. There are so many people. So I have a good number of tarot readers who have subscribed here. So I'm trying to watch people, but also like I kind of already gravitate toward who I already watch. Like there are some big YouTubers who I've been watching for a long time, and so I like just gravitate toward them. You have your own schedule as well as who you view and who you check out and whatnot. But this is really important. The key to your success as a spiritual conduit, speaking positive spells over others, you've gotta just stick with the readings long enough. Lean into that energy. Don't hop out of it if it's bad. If there are bad messages or scary messages, remember, these messages are also meant to come through from the other side to help the person. They need to recognize what situation they're in to be able to actually absorb it. Because think about it. If you go to a doctor and you only have like a sore throat, but then they come back and say, without doing any biopsy or anything, oh, it's the worst. You have a growth, a tumor. I haven't looked at anything, but it's there. You're not going to believe them. So as a reader, you need to lean into these messages because they're going to be uncanny. You may not understand them. It might scare you, but it's going to sharply resonate with the people that it's supposed to help. And it's going to like jolt them to be like, oh my God, holy crap. This is correct. Dude. So do that, lean into it, and Okay, I was trying to stop being a broken record about it. So anyway, let go of the need to be right. This is all about this year really deepening your gifts. Don't do the readings in a way where, like, it seems like this is going well, so this kind of card should come out, this should happen. Don't do that. Don't do that. Rest in the feminine energy, in the high priestess energy. Let whatever messages that are supposed to come forward, and then ask the questions that can lean toward resolution. But the messages are the messages. The universe and the spirits that surround you, that work with your viewers to help bring out these messages, are telling you what they need to say and what you need to get out. So this general need for acceptance is there. Accept the messages that come out for your viewers and, deliver them. I think most of you tend to like keep your decks out when you're shuffling, so that's beautiful. Just, keep on showing people this is what's coming out. So let go of the need to be right. And that goes back into protection, guardian. Drop your shields. Drop your shields. Don't be worried or frightened of what you think is a negative spirit or anything like that. It could be a spirit who is positive, but they have something that they need to urgently get out, and the message might not be positive for your viewer at the moment, but they need to get it out. That's how you're going to increase your viewership. That's how you're going to increase your positive impact on humanity. It's not like, don't view tarot reading as being possessed by something and the spirit is speaking through you. No, you have in some way or another built some relationship with the spiritual realm anyway. And because of that, you can understand the deepness and be able to interpret what needs to come out for certain viewers at certain times through your videos. See what I'm saying? I think that there are some of you, excuse me, I'm talking for like an hour now. I'm going to pause the video so I can get some water. 1 second. All right, I'm back. So, I was basically saying that as these messages come out, oh, right, okay, here we go. Sorry, it took me a second, but there are some newer tarot readers here, some people who have had gifts laid dormant for years in them, and now they're seeing different videos and they're feeling more confident to be able to share their gift. It's a scary thing, because if you're someone who starts to do tarot, for the most part, you recognize that heavy responsibility. You know that once you press record, you say those words, you upload it, you title it, you style it, all that, and you release it, someone's going to take this so deeply to heart, as they should, if it resonates, right? And so with that, sometimes the messages are so uncanny. Some of the comments you get are going to be so like, dang, that was so, like, there are going to be people that resonate so hard, and it's going to scare the hell out of you. And you're going to think, oh my God, am I being possessed or something? Let go of and this is if you're there. I mean, I'm not trying to get anybody to walk away from their religion. I grew up in a Baptist Christian household and all that. So for me, I had to go through my own series of pre-planned life lessons as my soul has decided to contract, and like now I'm here on YouTube doing these readings, and I've got hundreds of subscribers, and I can't believe it. It's just I had to go through my own stuff and do my own spiritual walk. So please, if you are someone who is still Christian and that's what you believe in for you, and okay, I'm not trying to stop you from worshiping what you think needs to be worshipped. You know, this is, everyone is in their own stage. And I'm not saying I'm more advanced than anyone. I'm just saying, as far as what I have to offer to the world, I learned those religions do not work for me in any way, shape, or form. And that's not to say that I'm hedonistic either. I am not. I'm exactly the opposite. However, they just don't work for me for various reasons. But if you are a newer tarot reader, I'm getting that you should let go of the idea that you're being possessed by something or other as you do your readings, because you get messages that sometimes are like the energy is heavy, sharp, wild. You eventually, sorry, the camera's shaking, so I'm trying to get this light back. But anyway, the messages can be very, 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 very heavy. So heavy. And it can be so scary. But you're not being possessed. You're the conduit through which these messages are coming forth through. And with that, you're going to feel all the heavy energies that are there. You have, oh my God. Okay, see, this is what I'm going through right now. This is crazy. This is kind of, I just lean into it. Like, I have full goosebumps all over. All over. Look at this. Did I not say this reading is for tarot readers? Particularly those who have managed to subscribe to me. Hello, shout out to a wonderful reader, Persian Doll Tarot. So excited to have you here. Whether you subscribe or not, whatever. I'm just so happy, like, that's someone that I followed for a while has now, seen my work. That's incredible stuff. But as far as other readers as well too, who are newer tarot readers coming into their gifts, there is an ascension that we are all going through in this world right now, where there are a lot of people who are turning away from the cold regime of religions and are opening up to their gifts and feeling now powerful enough to be able to crisply share the messages that they get. Dude, this is so, I'm overwhelmed right now because, dude, this is amazing. I can't believe these two cards are out here like this. You're going to shock yourself even in a lot of your readings. Just as I'm talking about, sometimes that energy will be huge and heavy and big. This is what I'm talking about. You're going to give readings just like this. You already are for people, and it's going to be just shockingly correct. It's going to validate your own intuition too. Recognize that these readings that you do for others are also for yourself in the way that it's going to strengthen your gifts. You're going to be able to kind of predict what's going to come out if you don't already. If you're a newer tarot reader, and these readings are going to deepen your own intuition. Dude, I can believe it and I can't. Like, you're just going to be so enraptured with wonder as you do your readings this year particularly, that you're going to be so enamored with what comes out. I'm in awe right now and a little giddy because initially I said, wow, there's Aquarius energy here. What does this have to do with? This is love life? I get this is actually spirituality. We have some Aquarian energy, a lot of Aquarius, a lot of quick energy, just like spirit, quick, swift, concise, sharp. And look at this. Didn't I say this is for my tarot readers? Man, looky here. This is just so serendipitous. And this is why I am auspicious tarot. Because the messages that come out are auspicious. Whatever, I don't know. I was kind of, earlier today before sitting down to do this reading, I was in my head thinking, just, what did I learn on the other side? Who am I really? I am this vessel, but who am I? Because when I left my body, which is a whole story I'll tell you about at some point, when I left for the many minutes I did, I learned something on the other side, and I didn't know what it was. I did see my grandmother, but the thing is, she was a purple spirit. I saw her spirit. Those of you who know, you know. Some of y'all are going to be like, dang, this is nuts. Nah, if you've left your body before because of something that happened and then you've returned and you've seen some things, well, you're going to bring them here. It took me about 10 years to be able to actually move through and activate and share what I've kind of been hiding, this inner knowing, this not knowing, this leaning towards something, not knowing what it is, this feeling. And that's what you're doing, dude. Oh my goodness gracious, this is amazing. This is a beautiful reading. 2025 has been starting off with these absolutely gorgeous, esoteric, deeply intuitive, and all-encompassing messages, dude. Like, it's amazing. So yeah, embody this. You could have a name that starts with an S, maybe, but that's beside the point. You are the seer. Embody this. You are the sage. Remain committed to what you share on your channels. Dude, this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Oh, yay. This is so awesome. An advice reading for tarot readers. I didn't know it was going to be this, but this is what it needed to be clearly. I'm going to lower this down a little bit more so you can kind of see the full orientation of all the cards together. There you go. Okay, so, dude, it's a beautiful year for you. In the springtime, you're going to see massive growth with what you post out into the world to people. Dude, I'm just telling you, get ready. Springtime is going to be huge. It's going to be a hit. You're going to be a huge hit. You're going to watch your seeds grow. Beautiful. Unlock your magic. Stay focused. Because you are reaping all of the beautiful wisdom you share. It's coming home to roost for you. And again, I want to remind you, lean into the knowing that you do deserve to be prosperous as a result of the messages you share with people. Yes, you do. Don't feel guilty. You're doing a lot of good for this world and the human collective. My, oh my, how exciting is this? Well, this is what I've got for you, my loves. Thank you so much for being here with Auspicious Tarot. I am so thrilled to have you all, and I cannot wait to see you for another one. Bye, my loves.